Hi, everyone. It's Thursday already. How did that happen? I say that every week, and every week it's here before we know it. So I'm so glad to be with you here tonight. Oh my gosh, it is so dark and rainy. We've got some thunder off and on. So as you come in, please say hello and welcome. Whether you are brand new to the zoo, whether you are a longtime viewer, or somewhere in the middle, please tell me hello in the comments and you can share with us where you're from. We are talking about new products tonight. I'm very excited. Hello, Jean. Jean had a busy week last week, didn't you, Jean? But you're back. Hello, Sue and Lori and Anna. Here they come. Here come the ladies. And maybe some men too. Men are welcome. I always think they're maybe lurking to find out what is this situation, this paper crafting deal. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. Come in, come in. My desk is, as usual, sort of crazy, but tonight it's crazy for a reason. There is a disorganized method to my madness, I guess. I'm sticking with that. And yes, hi, everybody. Hey, Deborah. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. We're gonna have an unboxing, but I did get things out. I made a couple of cards. I wish I would have made more, but that's how it goes. So hi, Ethel. But yes, we have an unboxing. Bad news. These products are sort of outrageously cool. So if this catalog can make me want stamps and dies that feature an airplane, then you know it's good, right? So I hope we're not looking in the catalog tonight, but I have a bunch of them right behind me. So don't try to break in here. I have two guard dogs, and they'll give you the business. Hello, Trish. And but here's the good news. If you are an existing customer of mine, more than likely I have sent a catalog out to you, unless you have told me before that you're a demonstrator and you would not like a second copy. But I'm happy to send them out. And if you are not a current customer, that's fine. I'm still happy to send them out as long as you live in the United States. Here's how I do that. I do request payment of $10. You can Venmo it or PayPal to me. But then if you order within the next 2 months, we'll say the end of July, if you order by the end of July, then I give you the $10 back in a coupon off of your first order. So I do give them free for customers. So that's how we work that. So I'm always sorry, I need some lotion, you guys. I've got sandpaper hands. You all know how it goes. Hi, Jean. I know you're so excited to see the goodies, right? It's going to be so fun. I have just been oohing and awing since yesterday. I got a lot of them organized and, put on magnet sheets. I got all the labels put on the cling stamps. I primed photopolymers. I love that stuff. I love working with the product, but I like organizing and priming things and getting labels on stuff. And you do too. You do too. Hello, Ross. Very nice to see you. So, did everyone print off the printable, the shopping list? I made this just for you. And I printed this. I made it because I saw that the Bertucci's did this and I thought it was so helpful. So here, we're doing it stateside. If you would like to go print this off, it is on my Facebook page. And so you can get the link there. If you want me to send you the link after this video, I'm happy to do that too. I put it into Google Docs so everybody can print it off. And this is to help you until you get your catalog, right? Because I'm going to be talking about things that are in the catalog. And more than likely, you're going to be wanting some of these things, but you might not have the catalog yet in front of you. Unless you're a demonstrator, you probably don't have it yet. Okay. In fact, I'm pretty sure you don't. Anyway, So I made this for you so you can keep track of the things you would like. But I also put a little reminder on here that as you are uh, making your list, checking it twice, if your order is approaching $99, which let's be let's be real, it is. I really want you to think about joining my team and purchasing the starter kit. For one thing, if you see things that you like tonight and you can't stand it, and you don't want to wait until May 1st, you can order everything that I'm showing you tonight, okay? You can put it into a starter kit. So, because that's a privilege for demonstrators, and we're all demonstrators. If we buy the starter kit, we're all demonstrators, okay? That doesn't mean you have to do lives or anything else. It just means that you are purchasing the starter kit and you are getting a discount, a nice discount, at least 20%. But the first time that you order, like I said, you can put anything in your initial order and you choose $125 of product for $99 plus tax, free shipping, free business supplies, free paper pumpkin, all that good stuff. And you're welcome, Kathy. Kathy says she was the winner last week. So, Kathy, thank you so much. So anyway, if you would like to purchase any of these things tonight, then you can. And I'm not even going to talk about all the benefits of being on the Zoo Crew, in the Zoo Crew. That's my team, because you can read all about it. I have a link in the descriptions below. Thank you very much for looking at all of the links. Tells you lots of information about all of my current happenings and always tells you how to join the Zoo Crew and get your starter kit. But if you just don't want to deal with that, you can even call me. Don't call me right this minute. Okay? You can text me at 208-830-6328 and I'll tell you right now, no, I don't want an extended warranty for my car and no thank you, I don't want to sell my house. Okay? But I'm love to help you with Stampin' Up! And I'm happy to talk with you about my team. Whether or not you want to join it, that is fine. Just have a great time shopping, and then you will see how fun it is to get products early. And so anyway, keep that in mind again as you are making your list. It will be very fun, very very fun. One moment here. Um, just one moment. We got a blockety block. And, you always know you've made it. You have to block. It's not, it was suspect. Okay. It wasn't outright weird. You never knew about the link. Oh my Kathy, there's so many links down there. I'm a link fiend. And sometimes they're even correct. Oh gosh. Yeah. Anyway, story of everyone's life. Um, it's hard to make links and get them all right. So if you are looking at my links and something doesn't look right, again, just text me, just message me. I will take care of you. Okay. All right, everybody. I think we should get started. Now, we are not doing the drawing tonight. I'm sorry. I just didn't have time to get that together. But don't worry because we will have a drawing. Here's the other thing about this list. When you fill this out, this kind of helps me too. It's a little secret. The things that you put on your list tell me what you're most interested in and helps me to plan my events that are upcoming because I want to use product that you would like to use. Okay. Sometimes I talk you into the things I like, don't I? Every once in a while. But I also like to focus on things you like. So here's a little perk to get you to use this list. If you want to fill this list out, have fun doing it, and then you put a picture of it in the comments of this video, this live, sometime in the next week, I will give you an extra share on the prize wheel. Okay, so if you actually share this video, which means you hit the copy the link if you're in YouTube, or if you hit the share arrow if you're in Facebook, send it over to your own Facebook or YouTube sites, and then come back and write shared in the comments like Della did. You will be entered to win a prize next week. So similarly, I'm going to give you a second chance on the wheel. If you fill this out, you don't have to fill out every line. Give me some good ideas there for what you really, really like. And then put a picture of it in the comments. Doesn't mean you have to purchase it from me, but of course, I would love to sell it to you. But even if you're a demonstrator and you want to use this list, go ahead. It's for everyone. And show me a picture, and then I will put your name in a second time into the drawing for next week, okay? Thank you so much for doing that, and I hope it helps you as much as it helps me. All right. Oh, what to start with? What to start with, friends? Let's start by minimizing my big forehead. Is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. Thank you, Lori. I'm kind of doing a little something different. This is second day hair though, so don't judge me too harshly. Okay, let's take a look at what's in here because it's so adorable. And guess what? You can purchase this right now. So, feel free. I have two. It's so cute. It is an all-inclusive kit. It is $22. I believe you make, oh, 8 cards with envelopes. And look at these. It's called By Your Side, and it has 2 dog cards and 2 cat cards. It also comes with a beautiful stamp set that I think it's probably going to sit in my top drawer all the time. I love it. The fish, the bone, and then some sentiments. Best friends forever. Here's to a true friend. You make my heart happy, and I'll always be by your side. That's so sweet. And so I'm going to just open this up. I was going to make a card, but we may circle back around. Let's see here. It's so important to show these kits every once in a while because they're such a great value. Again, keep in mind, this is $22. And it's a perfect thing to take with you during the summer if you are doing outdoor events. If you're like Darcy and you're always at sporting events, you could take a little kit with you and have fun with it. All you need to take basically is the kit and a pair of scissors, and that's it. Oh my gosh. So these are like sequins. Look at these. See them? So they're sequins. Oh gosh. Only in this kit. You can't purchase these particular heart sequins. And then you'll get a block with every kit that includes stamping. You're not a kit person, but this is so cute. Yeah. You might have to make an exception for this one, Darcy. You can take it on the road with you. I'm telling you. Okay, there's a piece of cardboard in here. You can use this for to practice your stamping. Okay, and I should preface this by saying it's thundering and lightning here, so I hope I don't lose you. But if I do, I mean, if you lose me somehow, that's why, and I will try my best to get back online with you. Okay. All right, so here are the instructions. Oh, look, there's no words. It's just pictures. It's like IKEA, only much simpler. And so it just tells you basically, here's where you stamp. You stamp this little sentiment, right? And then this is how you place the papers onto the card. And that's it. Kathleen says, whenever she's in a crafting block, she makes a few kits. I love that. If you've lost your mojo or you just haven't stamped for a while and you're like, I don't know where to start, buy a kit. Oh my gosh, they are so adorable. So look at these. They're quite large. They're going to be definitely the feature of the front of your card. Look at this. He's play bowing. Oh my gosh, so cute. And of course, this hound, I think it's Basset Hound, I'm guessing, but this hound is so adorable. He's like all tongue. And my best friend their family just got a new cat. And so the first card I will be making from this is for that family. Oh my gosh. And then these pieces and the hearts punch out, or you can leave them in there, it looks like. See that? I mean, and they're stitched, there's circles. Everything in this is so good. A whole package of Stampin' Dimensionals. Oh, another circle. And here's a fun thing with the kits too, is oftentimes the envelopes are special, specially made for them, and they're beautiful. So it looks like we get half and half of the plaid and then the stripes. And likewise, okay, look at this. The watercolor wash is already done for you. And all the layering is done for us. And same thing over here. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. So simple, 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 but still super cute. Simple can be cute. And you know what? I have a hard time doing simple cards, but with kits, it gives me the confidence to just, have fun with it and make them as designed. Oh, so cute. All right, you know what? We're going to make one because it's not going to take long. And I think you guys want to see it. And I want to see it. You also have an ink spot, old olive, and I am going to use my own ink pad, just because I like to save these for new customers so that when they don't have any stamp pads, I can give them a few to start with. Kathy Walton says she's been in a zinnia mood lately. Or today. No, oh no, just lately. Okay. Good, Kathy. Kathy, did you get my Zinnia kit? It's very pretty and it just screams spring. And it uses the Kraft Note Cards and envelopes with the boxes, and those are not going to be returning. They're retiring soon. So if you would like that kit, please let me know. And look, we even have labeled eyes. Okay, let's make the one with the cat. Let's make this one. It says, I'll always be by your side. And I think that is a perfect card for someone who just got a new cat, don't you? Yes. Okay. So it tells us which envelope to get out. Well, Corinne, I know can't have everything for $22, but maybe they'll have another stamp set that has a cat and dog stamp set in it. So it tells us we need the card base. It tells us we need the label. And then it tells us you either need the cat or the dog. We're going to use the cat. Now, this is similar to my friend's cat. Has coloring like, I think she said Burmese or Himalayan. She said it had coloring similar to the Himalayan type cat. It's very cute. His name's Henry. Okay, and then just boop, pop that out. I don't think we use this, but I'll keep it off to the side just in case. And then, of course, we have the box. Everything gets stashed in there. So, like I said, if you're on the road and you're, let's say you're vacationing with your family, and God bless them, you need a little me time. Well, you can just say, if you need me, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm going to go out in the park. And I'm going to go out on the deck of our Airbnb, and I'm going to make this card. And then I will come back in and tend to you, right? Okay, and then it tells us that we want the 2 stamps, I'll always be by your side, and the paw. I think the paws are the same. No, they probably are a cat and a dog, right? God, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the cat because it's slightly smaller. This is very technical. I didn't know we were going to have different, but my friend might know the difference. She'll be like, that's a dog paw. So I better just do it as the instructions say. Again, I'm using my own blocks because I have them, but I wouldn't hesitate to use the block that came with it. All right. And then a little old olive, and we are going to stamp here. And then, oh, I see. It tells us down here. Okay. So we got the instructions out. We got the supplies out. And we're going to use one of those cute little heart sequins, which I can't wait for. That's just going to be the topper. Okay, and so it's showing us you're going to stamp here and here and here. And you can also stamp right in that circle on the envelope. Let me grab one of the green envelopes, or it's kind of green. I guess it is. No, it's some kind of a brown. Okay, so don't forget when you do this, your envelopes will be going that way. So you'll want to stamp it right way up here. Then this thing, we're going to stamp it this way. Got to make sure I'm on screen with you. I don't want you to be left out. Hello, Jan. It is adorable. And then let me take that cardboard. I wouldn't normally stamp on cardboard, but it's available. And so I want to use that just like I would use grid paper to try it out. Oh my gosh, I almost put this on the wrong sentiment. Didn't I say this was easy? Well, you do need to read. Eventually, you need to read the sentiments. But I'm going to blame it on the fact that I am chatting with you. So who has this kit already? And there was another kit that got introduced that is adorable. It has honeycomb shapes in it. And so they're beautiful 3D images that pop out of your cards. And I believe also $22. So must have some stamping with it. And I just think it's adorable. The other one's very, very colorful. Oh, we love it. Now let's grab our little paw. And again, let me bring in my cardboard. Oh, that's perfect. That couldn't be any cuter. You stay right there, kitty cat. Yes, so my friend got this cat, and she has 2 labs, and she's always been a cat lady. I mean, she loves her dogs, obviously, but she's always been Katie the cat lady. And then slowly the cats have passed away, and she didn't get any more, and there was a reason for that. She took in one stray, and it had feline AIDS. And so I guess they were always kind of at risk. The others were always kind of at risk for having that, or maybe it's contagious or something. Anyway, she didn't think of herself. She was thinking of other cats. And so she didn't get another cat. And then she hasn't had one for a little while. And when I went over there for Easter, she had one. And here's the deal. It was so weird because I went to her house, went in, said hi to the dogs, saw the cat laying on the floor. And then I was just talking to Katie. And then Katie said, "Do you notice something?" And I said, "What?" I said, it looks like Easter threw up in here." And she said, "No." And then she pointed down. But I'm so used to seeing cats at her house that even though it's been a few years, it didn't dawn on me. So, yes, there's a new beautiful cat. So fun. Okay, so dimensionals go on the back of this as well as the cat. And again, I have a pack of dimensionals open. You're so fine, Carla. I'm glad to see you. So anyway, I have a pack of dimensionals open, so I'm just going to use it. They're the same as the ones in the kit. And I'm sure you get more than you need in the kit, which is another kind of a great little plus, because then you can just, use them on your extra projects. So this guy tells me what to do right here. And I have stamped on it, and I love this design. It's very adorable. So let me go off to the side here and try to keep it even. Okay. And then kitty cat better come in here. And I think kitty cat only needs like a couple of dots, a couple of dimensionals up here. And I'm sure it shows me on the picture up above. Shows you exactly where to put dimensionals. I mean, it's Lisa proof, everybody. It's Lisa proof. Okay, well, anyway, it shows you on this one, like, just put them in the area you need for the cat because you already have this layer is already up on dimensionals. And so then you put this layer up on dimensionals, right? Oh, kitten cat. Okay. Then you go there. And then we want our sentiment. And it shows you your sentiment gets dimensionals. Let's see here. Oh, what? Oh, shoot. I didn't put this up high enough. I wasn't paying attention. Hello, Alicia. Thank you for sharing. Uh-oh. Come on, cat. You can do it. Now one of the dogs is dreaming in there. I'm like, if it's not thunder and lightning, it's the cat. It's the dog's dreaming. Okay, let me try this again. I need to get this up a little bit higher. And it shows me that. It said, hey, dummy, you're supposed to put that up higher. Maybe I'll put this on first anyway. So it's showing dimensionals, but you know what? I'm just going to glue it down because I don't want it fighting for space with the cat. Okay, so I put the glue up towards the top. Now this is a slight modification, right? And what I'm doing here is I'm just putting this in so that this little black and white piece lines up right underneath this as if it's a layer sitting underneath there. And then we'll bring Kitty in. Oh, Kitty's fine. Okay, and then I can do, I think I can do, you know what? I could do this. I could do that. That looks kind of silly though, doesn't it? Does it or no? Oh, Jean says she always needs pet sympathy cards. I know that too, Jean. That too. Kind of like it that way, but it's supposed to be on its back. So that looks a little funny. Okay. Cute. Okay, and then a little, not so little. It's kind of large actually for a sequin, right? This little heart can go right over here. Oh man. So when you buy kits, you may, if you're doing a lot of kits, one things that I would add is a take your pick tool. Just the basic one will work. Now look at that. It's so adorable. I'll always be by your side. So that's just one example of the 8. You get 8 cards in this kit. Jean, this might be a good one to have on hand, right? Because I think for sympathy cards, you could use I'll always be by your side, maybe. And the other sentiments are here's to a true friend, best friends forever, and you make my heart happy. So I think you could work those in or use other sympathy sentiments, right? There is a great stamp set called Comforting Thoughts. It's an online exclusive, and we used it in a class. I used it for my celebration VIP class, and it's a great, great set. I really liked it. I want to show you something else. Okay, so that you don't even need to put on your shopping list for later because you can buy that now, right? Okay, now these are right up in the front of the catalog. I have to look at the catalog. Sorry. Right in front of you. So rude. You guys, it's really neat. It's a little different layout than it has been in the past. I'm sure you've heard that. I had to look at it a few times to get comfortable. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I wasn't comfortable with it. And now I really like it. I can really appreciate the changes that were made. Okay, pages 18 and 19. And then 20 and 21 has great examples for the following. And that is we now have 4 new ephemera packs and 2 sets of 5 cards with matching envelopes. They don't come in these. These are mine, okay? But they come shrink wrapped and nice and all that. And oh, Jean, you were thinking of that stamp set because you and I are just two, right? So ephemera packs. It's got 2 sheets of 4 different designs. And ephemera is just, I don't remember what the definition of ephemera is, but it's like just a little collection of miscellaneous items that are kind of just like a treasure chest of really excellent products. I'm going to show you this and then I'm going to tell you what the price is. So don't shout it out if you know. Just hold on. Deborah says all her goodies come tomorrow. She can't wait. I know, it's very fun. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of all of these, and they are just like laser die cuts that pop out. This particular one, they have themes, and this one is called Labels and Layers, right? Okay, look at all of this product that you get. And they're all in Stampin' Up! Colors, beautiful die cuts, fun, kind of trendy shapes. And we have 4 different packs like this, each with a different theme. And they are $8 per pack. I know. I was not aware that anything would be that economical. It's great. Now, look, I'm cutting this out right now because the way this is going to work, I'm sure, is that I'm going to be punching out shapes. And pretty soon they're not going to be, full sheets. They're going to be little pieces and parts. So that's why I put them in these envelopes, which I just got the envelopes from Amazon. So that's where these things are going to stay. So labels and layers you definitely need. Look at this one. This one, of course, is fully flowering. So 4 different designs, fully flowering. This one I think is called a little bit of everything. Something for everything. Okay, close. And I love this. Oh, look at that swag. It's so cute. And again, 2 different shapes of 8. And here are 2 different sheets of 4 different designs. Here's the one that I think everyone has to have, saying something. What? So just in case you don't have a stamp for that, or let's say you get, you just love the kits, and so you just get the kits. This would be a great thing to add to the kits because there's no stamping. And I bet there are a lot of different sentiments in here. I mean, really? I'm so proud of you. There are not enough words to say how thankful I am. Good vibes sent your way. Love you forever. Yeehaw. I mean, what a joyous occasion. Better days ahead. And then look at this one. Oh, it's all like big words, die cut like that. Again, all these are Stampin' Up! Colors. And so they're going to mix and match. Whether you, I will, Jean, I will do that. And then this one, there's another howdy, ahoy, beautiful for you. Look at the for you. That's really nice, isn't it? All of these things are going to mix and match with the other ephemera packs or with your stamps or your dies, anything. This is nice. You're the icing on the cake. All my love and thanks to you. Paper hug. The world needs more people like you. You make life so rosy. So you could take this, of course, and then you could pair it with any of the flowers, but I'm sure that would go really well with that, wouldn't it? So see, isn't that great? It's so fun. It's so fun. I can't wait to mix and match. We're going to make a card right now because why wouldn't we? Now, here's the other thing. If you want to make it even easier, or if you're just a beginner card maker, Stampin' Up! Has done all the work. But it's not just plain cards with envelopes because that wouldn't be Stampin' Up!, would it? Unless you want them plain. Then we have them plain too. But, I make it a point. Make it a flourish point. There, in the same section of the catalog, what did I tell you? 16... Page 18 through 20 one. Write that down on your list, right? Here are these card packs. These are 5 cards with envelopes. I believe they're 10. No, that's silly. They're 8 too. They're $8. Okay. So here is the first card pack. This one's called Calming Creek. They have 2 different themes. Okay. Look at that. That's fun. It's very calming, isn't it? Hello, Bernay. Oh my gosh. Hi to everybody who joined me on Monday night for our first snip and sip. I had technical difficulties right when I was logging on. Zoom wanted to do a full upgrade. So annoying. And then look at these. It's like they've done second generation stamping. So, oh my gosh, they're covered all over. So, of course, this is this one's card and so on. And they're all matched like that. Wow. They all are like that. Oh, these are special. Well, we better look at the other one, right? Jean, you're amazed at how many people say they don't have their catalog. Well, I mean, that happens. I have no idea. Uh, I'm sure they send them out randomly by zip code, but I will say I'm just almost sure that they kind of just scramble that because sometimes I've been on the tail end of it and sometimes I've been, like now I have it and I've had it I got it last week. So, but you know what? It's online. It's also online. I know it's fun and convenient to have the catalog, but everything is online. And the website is so beautiful now and easy that, and also you have me. Okay. I'm your resource too. So if you ever get overwhelmed by looking at the catalog and it's different and you don't want to look online, or you don't quite know where to go, then that's why I'm here. I'm your demonstrator. I know these things. I don't know everything, but I will find stuff out for you. And I know how to maneuver the website pretty well. So, okay, let's look at this one. Now, this one's called Sunny Springs. Okay. So write that down on your list. I'm sure you're going to want it. Only $8 for these 5 cards and envelopes. Oh, fun. That's probably a new color, Shy Shamrock. This is probably Pumpkin Pie. We haven't even talked about the new in colors yet. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Isn't that fun? Should be showing them to you that way. This is neat. Love that. And then finally, we have just a beautiful blue. And this one, these could all be in colors, right? That probably isn't. But anyway, same thing with the envelopes. Okay, so the full strength pattern on the inside, that in itself could be a beautiful picture. And then if you turn them over, you've got a lighter image that's still all over the outside so that you can write on them. I love it. Okay, let's take this card because I love that color. If it's peach pie, I think peach pie is my new favorite. Oh, you know what? I really like this green one though. Okay, but I think peach pie is my new favorite in color. Partly because it's called pie. I mean, it's really no more difficult. They should just call all colors pie, and guess who would love them all? That's true. Moi, your friend, the pie lover. All right, let's take this. Again, this is even simpler than that kit by your side kit because you don't even have to do any stamping. It pretty much just makes itself. Pretty cool, right? You must have the sound effects too. So, yes, Cindy's waiting. She's on deck. She's waiting for her catalogs and her pre-order. Yay! And you received your catalog yesterday. Okay. So North Dakota and Idaho are accounted for. Well, maybe. Don't worry if you live in Idaho or North Dakota, you don't have your catalogs yet. It'll work out. It'll all work out. In the meantime, stick with me, kid, because guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing in the next few days? We're checking it all out. I'm going to be like a bad penny. I'm just going to keep showing up. That right off the bat. Beautiful. Since I have this open, let's look at them, okay? Ooh, nice. All sorts of little layering pieces, stackable pieces. Now that is a really cool. I love how it has the green strawberries, and I think that's really pretty. But then I think this one's pretty, and it's very similar in shape. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, this is why I have little envelopes for them. Look at this. Oh my gosh, and this one in black and white is so cool. Again, you guys, all of these little die cuts are $8. It's just so weird. And the envelopes that I'm showing you are also $8 for 5. Okay, now we may get, we're probably going to pop it up on a label or something. We also have some really great, simple, straightforward stamp sets that go great with all of this ephemera pack. So if you are a brand new to stamping, or you just like to keep it simple, sweetie, the KISS principle, then just know that we have lots of really cool sentiment stamp sets that are, one of them just, I need it because it just says, hey, you know, I say, hey, it's my thing. That is my greeting of choice. And so, like, why wouldn't I get a stamp that says, hey? All right, let's see here. I want a little bit of break between the flower and all the green on the card. I could use this piece. So I'm just going to mess around, pop them out. Yeah, baby, right there. And look, there's all these different sizes too. I mean, this is fun. This is making me think about sticker books from when, you know, I don't know if that was your thing, but I was a crafter from the get. And when I was a crafter, when I was a kid, that was one of the things that I guess would fall under the premise of crafting, and that was sticker books. And I loved sticker books. So fun. And oh, here's another hey. Hey, y'all. I remember my great grandma, my grandma's family was from North and South Carolina. And our my grandma's mom, great grandma then, she would always say, hey. We called her Granny Goose too. I know. How much more southern can you get? And so she would say, hey, hey, y'all. And I remember asking my mom when I was little, why does Granny Goose say hey? My mom said, that's how they say hi in the South. Okay. So, you know, there we go. Okay, Happy Day is cute, but I think it might be a little too small. Then, oh, Shine On. That's really fun. Like, that's not something I normally say to people, but it's cool, right? This is a confetti, sparklers, and streamers kind of celebration. That's cute. Thank you for being my lifelong friend. Okay, I could just sit and read this. I know we don't have, I didn't plan for just reading this, but if you guys come over to my house tonight, we can just sit and read through all this ephemera pack. Who's coming? Come on. Okay, you know what? I want to look at Shine On. This color is, it might work or it might not work. Oh, I think it works. It works for me. And I don't know, I'm going to give it to somebody that does a really cool thing or is just fabulous, because I'm so lucky that I have so many friends that are literally fabulous people. You are fabulous. Yes, you are. look at this. I mean, my gosh, it's beautiful. So not difficult. Now, guess what? I'm going to pretend that I'm not brand new stamper. And so I have some dimensionals that I can add. But if you didn't have any, you could easily add a pack of dimensionals. That's no big deal, right? I do need some. Where are they? Here we go. Okay, so yes, it has been raining like crazy. And so I might at any time also have a dog sitting directly behind me. Cash is not a fan of thunder. And, you know, I get it. And we've been having some legitimate thunder. So I'm putting this down directly onto the card base with like glue in this beautiful little holder. And then let's take this. No, you're fabulous, Cindy. Shine on, ladies. Do what you do. Shine on. Also, hearkening back to one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs, Shine On, You Crazy Diamond. But I don't think that would make a very good sentiment. I mean, you know, it'd be for a smaller audience. Okay, now I kind of want to put this over here. Yes. Okay. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I don't know why, but I'm using the minis. The regular ones will fit on here too. So, is everyone doing okay? And did you have a nice Easter if I haven't talked to you? Okay, KZ just said, I'm too tired. You need to go rest. That's the most important thing because you can always catch me on replay. Make sure you fill out your list, KZ. I know you still have things on your list. Look at this. Hey, look at me. I just made a card with some punch out things and glue dots. I mean, dimensionals. Now you know I'm dying to put some doodles on it, right? Doodles. How about some iridescent foil gems? Does anybody know if the cork rounds are carrying over? Oh, I hope so. I'll kind of be sad if I have to give them up. It'll kind of make me a tiny bit sad. Okay, and then let's just put these on here. Again, not necessary. The card was perfect. Cash does have a thunder coat, Gene. Thank you for reminding me. If he gets too bad, he just kind of, pieces and parts, makes him uncomfortable. But if it keeps on, I will get that out because I think it does help him. Okay, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful envelope. Beautiful, beautiful card. Oh, it's adorable. Oh my gosh. I love that. I can't wait to give it away. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, that's what the ephemera packs and the little envelope and card kits are all about. They're so fun. Let me grab. Oh gosh. Oh, I see what you're telling me, Leslie. Oh man, the cork rounds. Well, use them while you got them, right? If you're in my Zubilee kit class, we had them last month. Everybody got a full pack. So use them up. So we can use some other beautiful stuff, but the cork rounds are really handy. So, so handy. Okay, that stays over here. This goes here. Okay, stuff's falling. You know it's fun. You know it's a fun live when stuff's falling all over the place. Speaking of my Zubilee Crafty kit, I haven't cut for this month yet. So if you would still like to sign up, we are featuring the painted lavender stamp set and dies. So let's see. It's going to be all of the designs will be featuring the painted lavender stamp set and dies. You'll need a sentiment set to go with it. So use something in your stash or you can grab the perennial postage, which goes along with it. The kit includes a half a pack of the perennial lavender paper, a full pack of the embellishments, and probably a half pack of some sort of ribbon. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in there yet. So it includes about $25 of product, and you get oodles of card designs, and you'll have extra supplies left over. And I always put a little gift in there too. And in fact, I'm going to show you what last month's was. So last month we featured the uh-oh, Nature's Sweetness or something like that. Nature's, well, I don't remember right now. I'm not going to get stuck on that. But here are the projects, or here are the cards from last month. Okay, so these are the cards we make. I give you full PDF tutorial with color photos. I do a video for each card. All right. And I answer questions, and I'm around to help everyone. I try to go outside of my comfort zone when I can. Like in this case, I did collage cards, not my forte until now. Now I feel very comfortable making collage style cards or using a collage style stamp. This was a little envelope. You get envelopes with the kit. And so the price of that kit every month is 45, which includes shipping. And then everybody got a little gift. You get a little gifty from me every month. And this month was this cute little notepad, which I'm now using to keep my list. And what's my list? In color ribbons. I don't know if they were available yet. If they were, I missed them. Beige products. Hello, doofus. I missed all the beige products. So I need those. I'll be placing another order in the next few days. So anyway, if you would like to join us in our Zubilee Crafty Kit, you can join. It is a subscription. However, if you're just dying to make the perennial lavender cards and then you don't want to make the next month's, just cancel. It's easy. I can take care of it for you, or you can do it online as well. Okay, so it's really no pressure. But in order for me to be able to run my business without handling every single order, this particular thing is as a subscription. And part of that means that you kind of are one of the top of the list in my events because you're scheduled. You're giving me some of your crafty budget every month. And so I really do the best I can to just pack that full of product and ideas. Cindy, I'm so glad you're here. Look what I got. I got it Monday after Easter, but I don't care. I'm going to keep it up for a long, long time. Cindy Howard made this, you guys, and it's so beautiful. Look at it. It's stunning. It's shiny, has Wink of Stella all over it. This paper is shiny. And she's also the one who made the beautiful Stargazer Lily card that won March's Chopped competition. So, Cindy, I just thank you so much. It was a beautiful card, an even nicer note. And yeah, she knows how to work the lilies. Look at this, you guys. So, anyway, it's really gorgeous. It was really, really nice surprise. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's about Zubilee and about Cindy's lovely card. And here's a couple cards I just made last night, and they were super fun. And this is what I'm saying to you is the airplanes. Have I ever talked to you about how much I like airplanes? No, because I don't. But you know what? I love this Adventurous Sky bundle. It's very fun. So look, there's pieces and parts to make the airplane like I have done with this card. We'll just show it right now. And so I used real red on the card, or for the body of the plane. I don't know what you call it. And then I inked around it to give it a little bit of dimension. Okay. And then really I just used some designer series paper from the same bundle. And I should be telling you where this is in the catalog. It is, oh, let's see here. Full of Life, Lily Pond Lane, Thoughtful Journey, Country Woods. There's so many beautiful new sweets. Come on. Where are you? I should just look in the index, shouldn't I? Adventurous Sky. It's on page 37, right? And so this is the card again, and I made the little propeller out of a little bit of silver, with silver foil coming back in. And the clouds are from the stamp set, and they have dies. Is this gorgeous or what? Who wouldn't like this plain card? Like I said, you never know what you like until you see it sometimes. Hello, Laura. Oh, oh, good for you. I've got to get my taxes done this weekend. No rush. And then look at this embellishment. Looks like a rivet. Looks just like I would think a rivet looks like. It's kind of high profile, but it's kind of like the iridescent, um, kind of like the iridescent rhinestones. Okay, it's kind of like these. It's probably about as tall as these. Okay, so if that gives you point of reference, and let me grab the embellishments for it if I know where they are, if I even can tell where they are. If not, you see this one, right? And it's super cool. Okay, let me grab the paper because it too is very stunning. You know, Stampin' Up! Does paper so well. Okay, and I didn't cut into too much. No, that's not it. I've been playing with the paper. Okay, so this is the pack of paper that coordinates with the Adventurous Skies. Okay, and of course we've got this pattern that I cut into. Yes, they're rivets for the plane. They look just like rivets. And then this is the back of it. Then this one is great because you just cut it into thirds, and then you have all these little rectangles to cut out for card fronts, and then all these tags. Look at the tags, aren't they great? So I love that one. That one's really cool. This is a very vintage looking paper, and I also really like that the backs are really kind of neutral because then you can do like a red plain like I did, right? I love kind of navy and real red together with a little basic white. It's an American card. Okay, look at this. These kind of like drawings, like these, I don't know, old time drawings of the planes. Then this one's going to be great for background, right? Again, you get 6 different designs, 2 sheets of each. Here's the other one that has the navy on it. Then this Mossy Meadow, I think this is Mossy Meadow. Some more of the plain sketches. And then this thing, which looks cool, it just kind of looks like the panels. Look at this one stamp. This. Isn't that cool? That's going to be fun. And then bring in a little bit of gray granite or smoky slate to color it. And so there's something that looks like that. Here's my favorite. It's probably everyone's favorite. Isn't that gorgeous? Don't you just want to be up in those clouds? I love them. I don't know what makes them feel vintage, but they feel vintage. Even the clouds feel vintage. And then another window pane plaid that is one of our grays. This one's also fantastic. I believe that's probably Cajun Craze. Okay, and then finally like a topographical. Oh, that's going to be fun. These are fun papers, and I had fun putting that plane together. Okay, but I'm also going to have fun coloring and stamping and embossing with the images in this stamp set. You always lift me up. To my friend, happiest Father's Day. Flying by to say hi, you're the best, plain and simple, and happy birthday. And the one thing I haven't played with yet, but that's very cute, is you can stamp the, I think it's, you'd probably have to stamp like the medium plane, and then it has a toe bar on it or whatever you call that. So you'd put like a toe right here. Okay. And then it can pull the banner. What? Get out. Wouldn't that be cute? I love it. So we've got to do that at some point in time. And anyway, here are all the dyes. Like I said, I used this one in white. I cut this in real red. And this white one just overlays really easily. And you know it's right because you can position it right over the wheels and over the front thing, whatever that's called. So I guess I need to look up plane parts, don't I? So you can either build the plane out of die cuts or you can stamp it, cut it out, just stamp it directly on your papers. Think about how fun this is going to be to color with watercolor pencils or, um, yeah, with watercolor pencils or with blends. It's going to be really fun. So that is Adventurous Skies. It does have rivets, embellishments. Here they are. I knew that once the pile got a little lower, we would find them. So these are called industrial trinkets. One of you may have said that already. And they really are two-sided. So here's the side I used, right? And then here's the other side. And I put it on with a glue dot. It's very secure. And anyway, that's what the trinkets are. They're really neat. They go perfectly. And there's also a little race car kit, or no, there's a race car stamp in the stamp set. It looks like the cars that the Boy Scouts make. Maria, are you here? Anyway, there's a set of stamps in there, and I think you could use the rivets or the little trinkets with that as well. So very fun, very, very fun. And then so that was not even on my radar to choose. This one was the first thing I wanted. I fell in love with all of the colors, and the colors are our in colors, which is fantastic, right? And so I knew that, oh yeah, I was gonna love that. And this one is called Thoughtful Wishes. Where is the stamp set? This happens. It happens. Here we go. And it is someone's $1,000,000 stamp set. Lucky them. Good job. Congratulations to Lori Kraus. And so this is the stamp set. Okay. Isn't it fun? And this starts on for your list, right? Soapbox Derby. Thank you, Sue. We talk about it all the time with one of my teammates. She makes them with her kids. And I was thinking wood block. God. Oh my. Okay. So Thoughtful Wishes is on page 47. Starts on page 47. Okay. And so we have all of these little details and lots of great sentiments with a mixed font. And then we have really great pieces and parts, right? The hardware is what we care about. And lots of demos have shown you. This piece in particular, it's a beautiful focal point. It's going to be great cut in our in color glimmer paper. So I think it's going to be really quite delicious. Now, let me bring in the paper, and I hope you're sitting down because it's just takes your breath away. It is probably, I would say, if you really want this paper, you better get it because it might go unorderable for a little while. Now, I mean, I don't know anything. I'm not trying to cause a run on the Thoughtful Journey paper. 48 sheets of 6x6 paper, and they have all these beautiful scenes, kind of based on a horizon, similar to a couple other packs of paper that we've had that have been very desirable, right? And so, anyway, this is what they look like. Look at this. Like a combination of watercoloring and stamping, but really cool. Then we have some that are kind of just ombre or that look like they have been treated with using the salt technique. And this looks like, oh, salted technique too. But just, I mean, the colors in here, you guys, these are a lot of our in colors. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for In Color Club this year. And yes, I will be doing my nails. Yes, absolutely. I can't wait. So look at this. Everyone is like more stunning than the next. You could probably use them upside down if you want to. It doesn't matter. So they're all just beautiful. Some are water, some are mountains, some are just sky. Here's thistles. I mean, blown out of the water. And so this was the first thing I made with this bundle. I hope you like it. I think it's kind of cool. And then it was so pretty. I just decided to put paper on the inside too. So, and this is our Petunia Pop card base ink. And this beautiful little die is from another set called Unbounded Love. I think that word is kind of weird, but I'll let it go. Look at this. Remember we had this, like, we had a couple different die sets that were just frames. Well, they're back, baby. And this one's called Unbounded Love. And Unbounded Love is part of a super sweet. And Unbounded Love is on page. If I would have had time, of course, I would have written all these out, but yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Unbounded Love is on page 55. Okay. So anyway, I just thought this was really fun. And actually what I did with this is I'll show you really quickly the technique I used because I really thought it was kind of pretty. I didn't come up with it. I've seen it done before and I haven't done it in a while. And so it was time. It was just time, I tell you. Okay. So what is that? Lemon lolly. Okay. That got in my whites somehow, and that's totally fine. I should be using the backside of it because it's great. All right, where's Unbounded or my Thoughtful Wishes? Here we go. Thoughtful Wishes. Look at those. I'm going to grab this image right here, lock it up. And then I colored this in a gray. I colored this in gray granite, I believe. That's what we're going to use right now. Hello, Marcia. I'm very glad to see you. You know what? Coming in from Wisconsin, I have been watching the show Top Chef. I've watched it since season 1. It's, I don't know, season 25 or whatever. But did you know that they filmed the most recent season there? It's been very fun. They just, of course, had a competition with Miller High Life beer. And then they had a competition with cheese. So anyway, it's very cool. And I love I don't know if they're in Madison or where they are, but they show really lots of beautiful scenery. And it makes me kind of want to go visit there. All right, so I took Wink of Stella. This is our paintbrush for this image. And then as you can see earlier, I squished this to get a little ink because I don't have a re-inker. This is not my preferred way to do this because it's kind of hard on your hands. And also, I don't like to have this in here that can contaminate the ink pad, but you know, I didn't have my re-inker. And so I knew it was just going to be in there for a little bit. So I'm just taking the Wink of Stella and dipping it into this little base of Wink of Stella and ink that I have done. And then I'm just going to paint these leaves. And this one's going to look much stronger than the other one because the other one I had oh, there we go. The Wink of Stella is starting to flow now. And so you can take it to some of the side leaves. And then when it starts to like really lose its color, so you're going to get a slightly a watercolor look, but it's kind of in between. And I think you can do this. It's very easy to paint with the Wink of Stella, right? You just have perfect control over it. And it's not like the water flows as much as in a watercolor, the water painters. So then and then when it looks really light, then I'm going to come in, give full strength again, and just go for it. And this is really fun. I'm finding I really like this technique. I like the results, but I like painting it. This reminds me of something I used to do as a child too, and it was watercolor painting. Well, it was painting in a coloring book, but the paint was dried and was on the images. And then I think it was called paint with water. I bet that's what it was. Paint with water. I'm sure they all turned out looking horrendous, but I liked the exercise of it. Any little crafting thing I could get my hand on, that's what I liked. And books, which I am reading the book right now called Go as a River. Is anybody reading that or have you read it? It's very addicting. It's really some, difficult things happen in it that kind of hurt my heart a little bit, but I'm very invested in this book and it's for our book club. I'm very glad that I'm going to be able to discuss it with a group of friends, and it's really good. It's really quite good. So I recommend it. Okay, and then that's how long it takes to paint that. And then once you're done there, you can I'm going to leave it like it is. Well, let me see. You can either run it off on cardstock, you know the deal. Let's see here. You can dry it off with a paper towel, to get the remaining residual ink off of it. And then it just runs out. Wink of Stella just fills up the pen. And then that's what this looks like. And I know you can't see all of the beautiful sparkle, but I wanted to show you the technique so you can do it at home. And we are currently out of stock on the Wink of Stella, but it's going to be back. It's a manufacturer's issue, not a Stampin' Up! Issue. And we've been told that we're not going to discontinue carrying it or anything else. But the good thing is, Wink of Stella pens last a really long time, so you can make your own. I mean, you probably already still have one, right? That you can force some Stella out of. So that, my friends, is just a little bit about thoughtful wishes, and I think it's so beautiful. And I mean, you can just do so many things with it. It's kind of an all occasion card. Again, it doesn't have any distinct sentiments about event or about, holidays. But dearest friend, thinking of you fondly, thanks. Missing you. You make life better. That's the one I used. And I appreciate you. It's beautiful. A beautiful $1 million stamp set. I love it. Okay, I think we have time for one more, don't you? Okay, I want to grab, we might have time for two more, but we'll see how it goes. I want to grab these two embossing folders. I want you to see the size, and then I want you to see the colors. This first one's called Islet 3D. It is part of a suite, the Country Flowers suite, Country Birdhouse suite. It's a 3D embossing folder. It works great. And so I have embossed 3 of the new in colors. Now let's see. I believe this is Shy Shamrock, okay? Petunia Pop that we just saw on the last card. And here, Peach Pie. Hello, Peach Pie, you yummy little thing. And then this one, look how large this is. It's called So Swirly, and it is. And it's as large as a die cut plate, okay? So it's the same size as a die cut plate. All right. So that's what size it is. So you can put all sorts of pieces in here. You could make banners for decor in here. You could make little signs. You could emboss this whole large piece of paper like this, and then use our die cuts that have alphabets to make little signs, or just make card fronts, right? And so anyway, it's cool. It's not 3D. It's just regular, but it has so much movement in it. And so here are the other two in colors. This one is Seaside Splash. Okay, isn't that fun? And then this one is Pretty in Pink. And it is. It has some lint on it, but don't hold that against it. Okay, So here's your lineup of colors, and I will be talking more with you sometime this weekend about the in colors because I have what I think is a really great um, 5-month club for you to be the in color club, right? And every month will feature one of these colors and all sorts of card making, etc. So please stay tuned for that. You can read about it and even register for it right now. This is the maybe the third year that I have done it. So it's been around, and I always add something new to it, but I will also stick with what works. And so I know how to package things so they arrive to you safely, etc. So again, you can look for the description down below and take a look at that. Okay, and then let's see, what else did I have? You guys, I had this other thing ready for you, but we probably will make it. Well, what the heck? We can make it now. If you guys need to bag out, you can. But here's another stamp set that I was like, I don't know. I should know by now that when I say that about a stamp set, it means I'm going to end up loving it. It just does. It just does. How does that happen? I don't know. And it's been happening for 25 years. I don't know. Or even worse, when I go, nope, not going to do it. This one, I was like, I don't know. Country Birdhouse, no big. And now I love it. Okay. And the papers that go with it. So I will come in again on another, it might not be, I might not wait until next week, but I also have to get my taxes done. So I can't play with you all weekend. However, one of our artisans did a beautiful card with this birdhouse, and I have the pieces pre-cut. So let's see if we can do it to it. Well, I have the pieces pre-cut except for the card base. So it was on a basic white, thick card base, okay? So let me get a piece of that out, cut and scored. And I pre-cut all of these little pieces for the birdhouse. So there's a ton of really cool paper. This is also part of a super sweet Country Flowers and Country Birdhouse, I think. And the papers are astounding, just like everything, right? So let's get our card base here. And let's see how far we can get on this. Thank you, Jean. You're so nice. And I love having you in Color Club. It's super fun. Jean's only been asking me about in Color Club for like about 8 weeks. So that's a good testimonial, isn't it? Yes, I think it is. Okay, now I have some pieces and parts. This is a piece of the designer series paper in the suite. The suite has 2 packs of designer series paper. Super fun. So let's put this down because it just goes down directly. Oh man, I knew I was going to be out because I could see the red, but it just kept going, you know? It just kept moving and shaking. Okay. Boop. All right. Oh, Anna loves the new in colors. You got it, lady. Me too. I'm so happy with them. I always end up loving them. I loved last year's. No, I respected last year's because there were some really great neutrals that have done a really good job, I think, of adding themselves into the existing colors. But I was ready for fun again because I just needed to see some fun. I needed to see all that fun, colorful stuff. Okay, here's the birdhouse. Again, Bree Renwick did something close to this. I probably won't do it exactly like she did, but I know she cut it. She cut the birdhouse out of this, and it's so cool. So one pack of the papers is all like barns with peeling paint and all sorts of fun stuff like that. All right, so there's this, and then there's a couple different pieces you can use on the roof. Probably should have put adhesive sheet on that, but who cares? And again, there's this and there's this. Okay. So I think I can add this one. I'm going to need some tweezers. I need some tweezers on this situation. I'm going to use these because then if I get glue on them, I don't care. My other ones, my Stampin' Up! Ones, I like to keep them a little bit clean. It's a raining again, but no thunder. That's good. I don't even know if the dogs went outside very often today. Every time they tried to, they would get pummeled. They'd get pummeled by the rain. I'm gonna put this down on my silicone sheet. And I don't remember how far it goes down on the side yet, so let me try and start from the top, the V. There we go. Okay, it's the same measurement. I wasn't quite sure. Okay, so again, might want to use adhesive sheets next time, but it works for now. And then I am going to, let's see, I'm going to put this on the birdhouse right now. It's so cute. This little gingerbread roof line is just really adorable. And I cut it out of something that's kind of grayish. So there we go. Again, like old barnwood. And let me put this here. And then bring this in. Oh man, I like it already. Looks like a little dollhouse. How many of you have birdhouses? I don't have a functioning birdhouse, but I have a birdhouse. It's like big metal, painted metal birdhouse, and then it has flowers climbing up it, and they're like it's very bright metal. And I don't think anything has ever tried to roost in there. And then I have these little ones that were made. They're pottery, and I do believe the wasps like to try and use them. So I have to actually watch those. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of lay this down. Oh, no, come on. Let's see. Let me grab a block. Okay. Then we have all these other little pieces and parts, don't we? They're so cute. And I am going to grab a couple of these and kind of make them dimensional, a little dimensional. By just pressing them into the paper piercing mat. Okay, and that with my take your pick tool, and that gives them a little bit of dimension. Let's see. Choose. Okay. Instead of just sitting flat, because flowers usually aren't flat. Let's see. And I have here, I did petal pink, pool party, and basic white. And then I did soft sea foam for the leaves. I'm just going to do a few of them, and we'll kind of stack them on top of each other, right? And I bet they'll be pretty cute on our little birdhouse. And then I need to stamp a bird for the birdhouse. And so here's our cute little bird right here, along with lots of other things. But right now we're just going to stamp the bird. And let's get that guy. Let's see. I kind of want to do it. Pecan pie. See how this looks. Perfect. Okay, and then just a little bit of coloring. Let's bring in the pool party because the birdhouse is pool party. So that will kind of, tie that in. And a little bit darker color. maybe a little balmy blue. It's kind of a weird combination. We'll wait. We'll wait on that. This is the light. So of course I'm gonna kind of use that first. Use the light first. And I'm really just leaving some areas white. I think I'm just gonna leave the face white. And then I'll come in with the dark and I'll color the ends of feathers a little darker. I don't know that I want a lot of other color on that. And then, let's see. Oh, almost knocked over a bunch of pens. This, I'm looking at the naturals and I want one that's kind of light. This one's a 600. Okay. Boy, I gotta make sure I got my glasses on right. Okay. Oh my, can I do these feet? A little bit. Woo! She did it. Okay. That was funny. Just have to give it a try and, restamp it if it doesn't work out. There's a little bird, just a pool party bird with the number 600 on the beak and the feeties. And now, of course, I'm going to die cut it. This guy. And so in advance, I used all of these to die cut all these pieces and parts because I didn't think you wanted to stick around for me to do all that. Hello, James. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Okay. This little guy. Yes, well, welcome. Welcome, first timer. Okay, so that's really all we're going to do with our bird. Super simple because you didn't need to do much on that great stamp. Okay, and then let's bring this over and put some of these pieces down on the card. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of this early espresso. Okay, and I'm going to turn the birdhouse over and put that there and then glue it. So it looks like it's the back of the birdhouse, right? Okay. Hey, not bad. I'd live there. All right. Now, I think, yeah, I think I should glue all this down because the flowers that I was showing you, they're going to have a little bit of dimension. There's another reason too, because you're going to have a little element at the top that looks like it's holding the birdhouse. Okay, super cute. And this is also a die cut, right? And I did it in the designer series paper. And it just fits right over this area that is the perch. Okay, look at that. It's pretty fast birdhouse making, isn't it? Now this little guy, I also cut it out of the designer series paper. And I think you could just, ooh, this should really have, adhesive sheet on it. I am living wild tonight. So I'm going to put it right here, and then I will trim the excess. Right? Oh, just a little extra something. Okay, see how this is really, I mean, can you imagine making this for a bird lover? Okay, Cindy, we will see you next time. I know, Laura. Who knew the birdhouse was going to be like wowzers? And so anyway, my mom really loves birds. Roz really loves birds. So she might like this. Hello, Christine. And I mean, even if you don't like birds, I think you would like this cute little birdhouse card. It's coming together. Now, where'd our bird fly off to? I just die cut that thing. Did I drop her? I hope not. You know, that happens. Okay, let's work with the flowers and then we'll find out where she went. I'm going to use a couple of glue dots for some flowers. I know, Jan. It's so fun. And did you envision it being this fun? Because I did not. I gotta say, I thought it was going to be kind of blah. And so I pressed the middle down, but then we've already kind of pushed up on all of those petals. So you can kind of fluff them back up. Okay, make sure you look at this one in the catalog. And it is, again, if you're making your list and checking it twice, and you like the Country Birdhouse, it is on Country Birdhouse. It's on page 51, along with Country Flowers. Dawn had birdhouse and bird feeders. That's nice. Oh, Sherry. What a nice remembrance, little reminder of him. A little birdhouse card. Yeah, this is a pretty fun one. And I think you could also make a gingerbread birdhouse, make it out of he is. Thank you so much. Good eyes, Anna. Oh, good eyes. Okay, so I think you could make this into a little Christmas birdhouse, like a gingerbread house. Only, you know, imagine just doing this with Christmas paper and all that stuff. I think it's going to be really cute. Now, here's one thing I can see that I didn't do right. This should come over on the paper, not sit on top of it. But I really don't notice it right now. I mean, I notice it, but uh, I'm still going to use the card because I think it's fine. I'm going to put the bird down flat too because, again, the flowers are going to be kind of enough texture. Oh, man. This looks so fun. Okay, so when you put your roofing on, bring your roofing down so that it sizes up with the sides of the dies. Not a huge thing, but uh, you may as well change it. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. And then I'm going to do some little centers. Now, just a minute. Let me see quickly if I can find the embellishments behind me that I was thinking of. Yep, I can. Okay, so here's the in color shimmer dots. Those are going to be in the in color kits. Here's the rounded dots. And then here's some, they're not in color. They're a couple of they're basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Man, they have so much fun stuff for us. So basic gray and smoky slate pearls, 163416 is their item number. And aren't those great? So 2 different sizes. And I was thinking that these will be good centers. Oh, yeah. I like that. Kind of brings it all together. And then let's put a few of these leaves in. My goodness. I don't know why I thought working with these tiny pieces the last thing at night was going to be a great idea. But you know what? It is. It makes me happy. And you guys like it. So I'm fine with it. So I didn't give you my slideshow tonight. It doesn't mean I won't, but I just had these things on my mind, and you can see all of the links again to all of my events going on right now, both in person and online. I would love if you joined me for anything or everything. Okay, though The little Zinnia class is really just bright and beautiful. The latte class is a blast, and you have a ton of projects when you finish that class. So please keep all those in mind. The latte class, I'm not going to ship right now because some of the embellishments aren't available. But as soon as those are available, again, I will just start shipping that kit once again. So it's not gone forever. It's just waiting in the wings. And so I'm going to keep it on the list. Okay. And then, of course, we have Chopped, which just got sent out, everybody, yesterday. So if you're in the Chopped competition, then your kits just went out yesterday. Okay. If you don't know what Chopped is, you can read all about it on over at thestampingzoo.com. Lots of things are over on my website, thestampingzoo.com. If you've liked these products and you don't want to wait until May 1st to order them, then join my team. It's the best deal in the catalog, and you get me as part of the deal, right? So I hope that you might give that a try at some time. And it's not a lifetime commitment unless you want it to be. Um, so, give it a try. And what you get to do is you start out by ordering $125 worth of product for only $99 plus tax, free shipping. And then you just get to go from there and you get a nice little discount of at least 20% on your product. And you get to be on my team, and we have all sorts of team events. And we don't have all sorts of team events, but I mean, we get together for Stampin' Up's virtual events. We have a team meeting once a month. We talk. We have a Facebook group that we chat in daily, and we do swaps and all sorts of fun stuff. And you don't have to just live in Boise. You can, but I easily can meet people online via Zoom. So, can I tell you about the Pokey Pin tool? Yes, I can. So, this is called the Take Your Pick tool. It is available now in my online store, and it has all sorts of different parts, James. Um, this is kind of the basic one. And so, this is the piercing tool, right? And then if you just click it and move it out, it's got kind of a flat spatula, and that helps for picking up a lot of different kinds of embellishments, or maybe picking up something that you needed to get off of your card. Okay, and then the other end is full of putty, and when it runs out, you just screw this off, and these are sold as refills. Okay, and then we further have one with it's a sold separately again. It's just the end. It's for die brushing. So when you get these dies that have all sorts of little pieces and parts, you can turn them over and run the die brush over them. And then that cleans out your dies so that they are really keep their precision cutting. And then we have another set of additional tools that has an X-Acto knife and this other piercing tool thing that is really detailed. And then look at this. This looks like a dental tool, but it's not. Don't use it as a dental tool, James. Another pokey tool, okay? And then perforation wheel. So this actually will perforate your paper, and you can do different sorts of fun folds with it, or just an added element to cardstock. It's very sharp. And so anyway, all these little pieces and parts are sold for the base Take Your Pick tool. And if you just go over to thestampingzoo.com and hit the Shop Now tab, you can find, if you just click in Take Your Pick, I think that would be the easiest way to get all of them to come up. Yeah, it is nice, huh? Yeah, it's the base tool is great. And we had this one for a long time, and then they added the other pieces. So it's very handy, as you can tell, because it's never that far. In fact, I think I have 5 because when I need them, I need them. Okay, so back to our beautiful little silver I'm not going to make you wait for me to put the sentiment on this, but I will put a sentiment on it and I will post it to my Facebook page tomorrow. And I think you're going to think it's pretty cute. Now, let's see. Let's do a little, let's do blue. Okay, we've done white and pink, blue and pink. Now, what's the combination we're missing? White and blue. Statistics. Who would have thought that would have come in? White and blue. Okay, so let's just do this and put this one up on the roof. Because, this is a pretty fancy, I would call this a bird condo, actually, not just a bird house. But the bird looks happy with it. There we go. And that'll be a 3 because I like the little 3 elements. And this will be the third place to put my my basic gray and smoky slate pearls. Those are going to be my stash. They're not going to replace cork rounds. They're different, but they're still going to be great. Okay, everybody, and look at all those pieces and parts. I don't know what I thought I was decorating, but that's okay. It's very easy and fun to cut those things out. So, okay, we have just started our unboxing. Um, you know, what do I want to call it? Extravaganza, an era. Okay, Taylor would call this an era. This is the era of unboxing. This is just the first era tonight. So I hope you've all had a really good time. And look, stay tuned. So my normal nights are Thursday nights at 7 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. You can follow me at any time there. You can also, if you are at thestampingzoo.com, hit the purple pop-up box to receive my emails, and then you'll know all the zoo news first. And yeah, we're going to have more videos. Now, I will have another video during the weekend. I know I will. I just don't know when I will. That's not going to show off. There we go. It shows up pretty good. But you guys saw it when it was down, right? Oh, thank you so much, everybody. You're welcome, Sarah. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yes. Oh, gosh. I know. Like I said, if you can make me like airplanes, then it's a good set. Okay, everyone, I'm going to do a slight cleanup. And anyway, I'll be back with you this weekend for more, all sorts of unboxing things. Okay, stay tuned. Have a great night.